scared. I get how y'all
have a couple of things. Yeah, there's the article literally at the top.
Okay, he's there. Give him 1 second. Kiana, I left was.
No, his ass is late. Pam Bondi saying that they will absolutely go after people if they say hate speech. If y'all want to hear that, or Patty, not Patty, my bad. Lisa, if you want, I dropped it in the chat. I could drop it again because it was like minutes ago. And 3, if y'all want to hear what Jimmy Kimmel actually said, I could play that too because we over here talking about, what he said was.
Is it okay with y'all if she plays it?
Yeah, I would actually like to hear all of those. I want to hear the clip from that lady that said that they were going to go ahead and proceed and prosecute people who mentioned it, and the Jimmy Kimmel clip. Because I think a lot of
I'll forgive you. I'm not the minds real quick if they are good with that.
We can do it again because the people who have got something to say about it don't have anything.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm gonna have my opinion. I don't like to have an informed opinion. I haven't heard it.
Did we just hear this clip, or when we playing something?
But half the people in here, Lisa, they got an opinion, don't know what they're saying. They ain't heard it.
Okay, cool. All right. Because the one that played was way too long. It was like 13 minutes.
Oh, no. Jimmy Kimmel only talked about it for like that some action. Hate speech. Do you see more law enforcement going after these amendment, and that she describes as a crime? Okay, that's the Pam Bondi. No, we switch over to Jimmy. That's the Pam Bondi. No, we switch over to Jimmy. Or do y'all want to talk about that? No, go ahead and play the other.
Yeah.
Go ahead and play the other.
Yeah, I was going to say go to that one.
Extending the deadline to force the sale, and now it's rumored that TikTok's assets have been sold to 80 false interests and personalize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one we can trust, though, right? We had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism, but on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
Your friend Charlie Kirk, may I ask, sir, firstly, how are you holding up?
How hard the president is taking this.
Your friend Charlie Kirk, may I ask, the last day and a half, sir? I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
He's at the 4th stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of somebody he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay? And it didn't just happen once.
I was in the midst of, building a great, for 150 years they've wanted a ballroom at the White House, right? They don't have a ballroom. They've used tents on the lawn for President Xi when he comes over. If it rains, it's a wipeout. And so I was with the architects that would design. It's going to be Charlie Kirk was shot. And they thought he was dead because it was so horrific, And I said, dead.
And then we installed the most beautiful chandelier in Wisconsin is doing
The Patel guy, Cash Patel, and the rest of them. So is it?
She was funny as hell.
I didn't know that was directed at me. After listening to the full tape, I think I really do believe it's just horrendous of how he made. It's just horrendous of how he mocked this man's death, and I still stand on what I said. Nothing that this way. It's something really wrong with him.
You was watching one mic on Brooklyn. Y'all can't say Brooklyn started this week. Let her respond on one mic on Brooklyn.
So let me say what I was saying. That's how it's acting.
Hold on real quick.
Well, I didn't say what I had to say.
I'm going to let you finish.
Whether we agree or not.
That's how it's acting. Hold on real quick.
Well, I didn't say what I had to say.
I'm going to let you finish.
It was feminine.
Whether we agree
No,
with her or not,
finished, bro.
whether we agree with her or not, she's an elder. Remember that.
Since the question was directed at me, I think I should be able to speak. I feel like everybody, I have nothing to say.
Hey, Brooklyn, let's do this. Let her finish her thought, and the mic goes directly to you. Hey, Brooklyn, the mic will be to you, and you won't be interrupted. Christine, go ahead.
Okay, since the question was directed at me, it appears that no one in this room has any compassionate or empathetic bone in their body. If you don't think that that man was mocked, the whole murderous act that was brought upon, Charlie Kirk and all of that, that was out of place. Every bit of it. It was mocked.
OG,
No.
you need to go research who he is.
Well, first of all, I already know who he is since he's been in the spotlight. Why did you
Can you guys hear me?
Since he's been in the spotlight,
Who is that?
researched and I know all about him, but I still don't think he should have been kicked the way he was killed. And I believe what Jimmy Kimmel did on ABC, he should be fired. Yes, I agree.
I see the Royal. Wait, I got breaking news about this. Remembrance special in the place of the show and wants Kimball to donate to Kirk's family.
Lord have mercy. No place right here. This is some book, but
Okay.
So basically, Christine, I think what's happening is why everybody's getting on you is because if you listen to what Kimball said, he was basically mocking the president of the United States for not acknowledging Kirk's murder in the same way that like his family members were, his other friends. His other friends obviously were mourning his death, okay? And the president was just like past it, like it didn't really happen. Like he acknowledged it happened, but it wasn't a true mourning. That's what you're missing. That's what everyone. I'm still talking.
Let him finish, Christine. Let him finish, please.
Okay. Yes, please. So what I'm saying is, this is what everybody on this stage have been hearing. There's no disrespect to Kirk or the question marks are to the president. That's what Jimmy Kimmel. He was like, wait, what is this guy doing? Why is he not mourning him like a normal person? I don't understand what's going on. So this is, people don't understand on the stage why you're missing that.
Let me respond, please. If
y'all don't mention her name, she won't have to respond. Just say it in general. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, let me just respond.
I dropped her. Go ahead.
Thank you.
One mic on you, Sandra.
I don't think that Jimmy Kimmel should be getting screwed over. Trump is a horrible, horrible person. They asked him how he felt after his got murdered. And he started talking about the freaking ballroom. That man don't give a shit about nobody, including Miss Christine. So, whatever. Ain't nobody saying nothing nasty and dirty about Charlie Kirk. I didn't even watch the video because I'm glad I didn't see him die. But I do feel bad for his children and his wife. I did say that. But he was a nasty individual. He hated black people. He wanted us to be under his feet. And that's the truth. Just like Trump. So, rest his soul, Lord, if it's possible. But, and we got to deal with Trump until he goes to the great beyond.
I want to just read something about Trump got asked a question. This was the correspondent for CBS News asked him this. Given all the moving ways that the White House has paid tribute to Charlie Kirk, Do you think it would have been fitting to lower the flags to have staff when Melissa Hortman, the Minnesota House Speaker, was gunned down by an assassin as well? President, I'm not familiar. The who? I mean, you talk about insensitive. Like, this was not long ago. Was it 2
Your Honor, let me speak.
In fucking sane.
Your Honor, on that point, not only that, but he said, well, if they would have called me, I would have done it. You know, of course, a lot of people ask us to lower the flag. We can't do it all the time. The flag would never be raised. But sure, I would have considered it if they asked me. But not only that, when it happened, at the time, he said, they were like, are you going to call? He's like, that would be a waste of time.
Right. So why would the governor call and ask him to lower the flag when he wouldn't even call him to